You fucking Holocaust motherfuckers! Fuck the Jews!
Excuse me. It is First Amendment rights, but Mr. Herman, I'll share mine as well. You're a disgrace. So, Mr. Previn, and if anybody agrees with me, feel free to let him know on his way out as well. Mr. Previn, you get to follow that.
Thank you. It's Eric Previn from Studio City. This item is our treasured partners from Levi Affiliated Holdings, LLC. They're putting together some affordable housing. It's actually bonds for the provision of these kinds of housing and upgrades and such. Shaul Levy is the founder, and he used to work at Price Waterhouse. He's got a company in Santa Monica. They've got $500 million roughly invested across the western United States.
Excuse me, Mr. Previn, hold your time. Herman, you're out of here. You keep walking across the aisles. It's disrupting this meeting. You know the rules. You can't keep getting up. I'm holding your time, Mr. Previn. So if you're going to keep walking up back and forth, you're out. So you've been warned. You were warned at the beginning. You know the rules. You're here every single meeting disrupting this meeting. So we'll see you later after the recess. Goodbye. Now you're disrupting the meeting. Mr. Previn, if you're going to continue to talk, I told you to hold your time, then you're going to be asked to leave as well. So goodbye, Mr. Herman. All right, everybody say goodbye to Mr. Herman. Bye, Mr. Herman. I held your time, Mr. Previn. Thank you. I didn't want to be disrupted.
Yeah, okay. You interrupted my speaking. It's okay. It's not okay. This company that I was describing, I was in the middle of talking about, is also an investor in Little Tokyo. It's just not appropriate to interrupt speakers during their time, sir. And he was not interrupting the meeting. He was distracting you because you're easily distracted. And I'm not speaking on behalf of that man, but your conduct is not appropriate in this hall. Item number, I guess it was, well, first of all, item number 7, if you say that there was a committee hearing on it with all the governors, I'd like to know if that really happened. Because you put it in a section saying we can't speak on it. Is that true? Mr. Faubel? I signed up on it. Yes or no? Okay, you're burning my time but not responding. So.
You can't ask questions. It's just a comment.
Well,
you're under general public comment. If you have a
it's
specific question, you could put it in writing to the city attorney's office, certainly, like anybody else. Thank you.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. Item number 8 is yet another restriction on large vehicles, which is aimed at homeless people in Los Angeles. It's not a good solution because there's no there. It keeps pushing people out of nicer and other neighborhoods, and we're not providing a credible solution for that population. So I really worry about that, and I worry about all these items that appear on a part of the agenda where you won't allow speakers to address them in front of this hallowed body. It's silly, but it's also wrong and a violation of the Brown Act. That's why I'm challenging that in the appropriate forum. I'll take my general public comment now if you're ready. My name is Eric Previn, and I am from Studio City. I am a diligent attender of these meetings from time to time, and I bring comments that are relevant to members of Los Angeles. You and your team, Mr. Wesson and Council President Martinez, have put together a program to make it that if rules are broken in this hall, and the rules are famously confusing and politicized in this hall, it can be treated as a trespass. You've asked the city attorney, who you asked me to write a note to, and I will, I'll follow up on that, to look into providing an ordinance so that people who redress their local government or speak out, like the Divest LA people, like many others who come down to this hall, were frequently removed. But you're looking to make it not just a removal, but a criminal offense with 6 months in jail and up to a $1,000 fine. This is not appropriate in a time when journalism, like I'm a writer, and many of these people are also communicators and bloggers, to be limiting people's opportunity to speak out about what our elected officials and those who work for them are doing is a real misunderstanding of what we like here in America, in Mexico, and other countries where open society.
Thank you very much, Mr. Previn. Your time is up. Thank you. You may agree with him, but don't encourage him. All right. Yes, Mr. Weezer.
The next speaker, I'd like to welcome some students who are here with us today.
Please, yes, great. Thank you very much. Hopefully they were able to witness our First Amendment rights.
Yes, they did. Well, to the students back there, and thank you, Mr. Marquise Harris Dawson, for talking to our students. I wanted to officially welcome them. These are students from Roosevelt High School in Boyle Heights. They are here with let's give them a big round of applause.
All right.
They are here with the Pat Brown Institute Leadership Program. Under the program, the students have learned how to pitch certain public policy issues such as homelessness, develop policy projects as a team, and serve the community by interning in public and community organizations. We thank them for their hard work, and they're here as well, accompanied by Raphael Sonnenschein, the Executive Director of the Pat Brown Institute. Welcome as well, and thank you for your work in writing about the history and politics of this great city that we have. It's great for these students to be able to have someone like you with them. Thank you so much. Welcome, students, and go Hawkeyes!
All right, great introduction. Thank you. And thank you, Professor, for being here as well. Appreciate it.